There are very few things more satisfying, cost-effective or nutritious as eating vegetables grown in your very own backyard garden. Growing your vegetable garden is much simpler than you think. Watch this video for some wonderful vegetable gardening tips to get you growing beautiful veggies in no time flat.
First of all, decide what veggies you want to grow. There are a few questions you need to ask yourself to decide what works best. Primarily, what vegetables does your family enjoy eating? There is no point in growing something your family refuses to eat.
You also need to ask yourself and find out what growing zone, or region you live in. If you don't know what vegetables grow well around your area, you can do some research online or talk to the employees at your local nursery. Just be sure that whatever you choose to plant it is compatible with the climate and environment you live in.
Once you have the types of vegetables figured out, you need to create some vegetable gardening plans, the most important of which is where in your backyard the garden is going to be located.
Make sure you give yourself plenty of space for all the scrumptious veggies you want to grow. You don't want them too closely spaced together or else they won't be able to spread out their roots and grow as well as they were supposed to.
Also be sure the area isn't too shady. Your vegetable garden will need plenty of sunshine. Does the area you have in mind get enough sun throughout the day? You'll also want to be sure it doesn't get too much all-day sun or else your veggies may get dried out too quickly. Of course, different plants have different lighting requirements.
After you have your garden plan set in place, you can start preparing the ground. The entire area should be broken up and softened up with a hoe or a tiller. This way the dirt can be turned over and opened up, ready to accept your little seeds.
It is best if you get your soil tested before you start planting. Finding out the pH level in your soil can make a huge difference in your gardening techniques. Some garden centers have the testing equipment for you to do it yourself if you'd like. Once you know the pH level, you can do what is necessary to bring it into balance.
Next up in these vegetable gardening tips is actually planting your garden. This is where the action really starts. You will want to plant your veggies in rows. Each of your vegetable seeds should be planted a certain distance from each other depending on what type it is. This information can easily be found online or on the seed packages you bought at the store. Be careful because the plants will be very fragile at the beginning stages.
After your seeds or little plants have been planted in the ground, it is time to maintain them. Maintaining a garden is pretty simple, but you have to be sure to have consistency. You will need a regular watering schedule to make sure you never forget them. Your climate, the pH of your soil and the types of vegetable plants you used will all help you determine how much water you'll need to use.
Don't forget to get out there and weed regularly. Those pesky weeds can choke out the space of your plants and use up the soil nutrients your plants desperately need. By plucking the weeds away, your garden not only looks better, it is healthier as well.
Growing your own vegetable garden can be a truly rewarding experience. Getting out there and interacting with nature can be a very relaxing and soothing experience for many gardeners. Use these easy vegetable gardening tips and enjoy putting some fresh produce on your dinner plate.